Kiss or slap?
I'd rather just let you know you look good, and I want your confidence to stay up here. Don't let nobody lower your self-esteem ever. Alright? I dap you up. Like I shake your hand.
You don't want to slap?
Nah, I'm good.
Aww. You're sweet.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Nice
I appreciate it.
Yes,
I'll give you a hug.
Right,
Thank you.
Hold up! What is this shit?
911. Call 911. Call 911. You know, I got a lot of anger in me. Let me have some. Come on, let me have some.
You know, I asked you nicely when I came in here. I said they were too hot to be eaten. You can also...
Now she's being halfway normal, knowing you're being videoed.
What?
Yeah. What? You're an asshole. Okay, we all been through... Not only you. You don't come in here and talk to him like that. Okay? Do you know how much they get paid an hour to put up your... Yeah, bite me.
Oh my God. I just asked for 5 new...
Without them being microwaved. They cannot leave the store or else they are prepared the way they are. Well, maybe that was 100 years ago.
Not that long ago. Maybe for you, but not for me.
I'm good.
I asked for 5 sandwiches.
I'm sorry you had a bad time, but you hit me 4 times. You're not
I
getting
didn't hit
it.
you 4 times.
You're not getting it.
I threw a bag at you.
You're not getting it.
That's a touch. Yeah, it is. You touched him, you assaulted him, and then you hit him. Okay? Remember, I got a camera right here. So don't start lying. No, we were in here really cool waiting for our food. You came in like an animal. Without it being microwaved. The answer was no, ma'am. And you wouldn't take no for an answer. Why are you awkward? You know what? You're not allowed to be back there.
I'm going to take the food.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have it tipped, and I'm going to have it.
Well, it's been out of the back for how long? Of course it's out of temp, because you've been wasting your time.
You are an idiot. You just want to get
Yes.
someone's business
Right.
that is none of
Right.
yours.
Mm-hmm. I protect people, okay, like bullies from you. Yeah.
You protect.
My name is Julie. What's yours?
So just when I get home and it cools down,
Yeah.
it's going to be too hard to eat. You cannot eat
How far do you live?
that. You can't freaking buy.
I'm still waiting for my food, guys.
Well, good luck. I hope yours is a little bit better than what ours.
Always. It always is. Ooh, what'd you say? Ooh, nice mouth.
Is this your beef and cheddar and garlic from?
Yeah.
You do look a little older, but how old are you again?
26.
26. You look older than 26, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And over here, we got a pop. Your name and age.
I'm John. I'm 27.
Okay.
Hi, John.
And John, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I actually didn't think that you were indecisive or anything like that. I think, maybe it might be the nerves or something.
Yeah.
But for me, it was like the lifestyle that you said you wanted to live, like the countryside, farm and all that. I've lived in the city my whole life. I'm not a country person. Like, I've tried it, and I just wouldn't succeed in that. So just wanted to pop and not waste time.
Okay, no problem.
Makes sense. And now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
He looks a little gay.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, if you're not, it's okay, but...
I mean, I'm here, right? Like,
So to confirm, you like women.
Like,
yeah.
He's on this lineup.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
The fuck are you talking about?
You're not Canadian.
All right, then where should I go back to? Ma'am, why were you aggressive to me?
I'm being aggressive to you because too many Indians are in Canada, and I want you to go back.
Okay.
Go back.
But I'm
go
Canadian.
back to India.
I'm Canadian, ma'am.
Your parents are not Canadian. Your grandma is not
So,
Canadian.
so what wrong did I do to you? I'm just trying to understand, like, what wrong did I do to you? Personally, what wrong did I do to you?
You hardly speak English.
Je parle le français. I speak English as well. I speak French. Est-ce que vous parlez français? Do you speak French?
I do. I speak
On peut
French.
parler en français. Venez, on peut discuter en français si vous voulez. Je suis Canadien. I'm Canadian.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Yeah. And I'm about to come back and put a free Palestine too. The free Palestine. Look, what you looking at? You know damn well there's a genocide. You know there's a genocide. Now stop it. I'm taking this down. I'm gonna leave this one. Take this one down right here. What are they gonna do? They can't do nothing. I don't stand for it. I don't stand for it. I don't stand for this. There's genocide, and I don't stand for Zionism. And Montclair, I don't support it. There's a genocide. You know that, right? They're children. What's the purpose? Be proud of your heritage. Y'all understand there's a genocide, right? You understand, right? There's nothing against people who are Jewish, but this is not okay.
This is Greeky.
Who's this?
This is Greeky.
What? Really?
Greeky.
Oh, I thought it was Israel. My bad. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
Look, it looked like Israel. Okay, well. You want it back? Well, I did it already. This is not okay. Are you sure? Let me look this up.
Oh, God. We're cooked.
Well, to the guys out there, let this be a lesson to never try to save. Just don't do it. It's a waste of time. She was clearly looking for attention. That's clearly why she is dressed the way that she is dressed. Maybe she might have been a little bit interested. Again, women love tall guys. But the moment in time that he started trying to talk some wisdom, empathy, and compassion into her being, she just got completely turned off. And she's like, oh, well, he's not saying the things that I want him to specifically say to give him a chance, nor does he want to treat me a certain type of way by the way that I'm dressed. He actually wants to respect me. That's disgusting. So in return, she was like, hey, well, that's cute. That's so sweet. I'll give you a hug. Yeah. So the Karen video specifically hits home because, again, I worked customer service and I tried to tell a lot of people that, hey, when you go out here in the world and you decide to go to patronize any of these establishments, be careful on how it is that you want to talk to the employees there, because we don't get paid enough to deal with you guys. We really don't. And just to be honest, a lot of customers, I want to say in a 80 percentile, are quite disgusting. The way in which people decide to speak, how it is that they want to throw certain verbiage at another person, how negative, how much attitude people want to throw at a fast food worker is 100%. It's incredible. It's insane. And I always think to myself, I'm like, if you're this angry, why not be angry at the person who made you mad? Why not be angry at your boss, your baby dad, your baby mom? Why not be mad at your parents? Why not be mad at your God? Whatever it is, it has nothing, if zero, to do with that fast food worker. And the other part that I seriously dislike about a lot of customers is that they feel so emboldened to want to get into a worker's face. Now, the worker's behind the counter where he's supposed to be. She wants to come behind the counter. And if you listen closely to what the man stated, he said, you touch me again, I'm going to lay you out. So obviously the woman, she did way more than what she should have been doing. She shouldn't even be to the side or behind the counter. And again, I keep trying to reiterate this time and time again. Women, get out of the face of a man. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop feeling so emboldened as if you can just do whatever you want to do to a man off of the simple fact that you're a woman and you know that double standards exist. So you know if the man retaliates that another man is going to step in and basically try to stop him or stump him out. Oh, that's a woman. That's a woman. No, no, no. Like I said before, I need there to be laws put in place to start putting women in jail, to start giving them records the moment in time that they put hands directly on men. Because a lot of times, men ain't trying to sit up there and fight a woman. We're not even going to really try to defend ourselves if a woman starts swinging on us a few times or multiple times. But the one time that it looks like we will do something, magically the Justice League, the Power Rangers, the Avengers, Kamen Rider, everybody is showing up in order to defend this woman who was wrong, who specifically put herself in this situation. It's 100% crazy and nonsensical. And also shout out to the woman who was recording in the video that not only recorded to capture the footage, but also that footage could potentially save that man's life just in case that Karen wants to go to corporate and try to say X, Y, and Z about the worker or try to elaborate, oh, he did this and he, like I said, there's a lot of ways that people like this want to try to get people fired. Again, shout out to those who record, step up, and actually speak on behalf of the worker, because we all know that workers can't say or do the things that are directly on their mind without potentially losing their jobs. So I just want to be very clear. I'm just going to use this as an example. Too many times in America, specifically in the Black community, and I've elaborated and talked about this time and time again. I've even talked about my own experiences or incidences of this happening to me ever since I was younger. And it was by way of a older Black woman when I was at the age of 6. And she elaborated to one of her friends that just by looking at me, again, I'm 6-year-old, I'm a thin kid sitting up there running out there with my friends. She wanted to sit on the sidelines and basically try to insinuate that I, as a young Black kid, I'm gay just because of the way that I look, right? And then that also went further into middle school and so on, right? And even on social media, onto my own platform where I've had Black women try to insinuate the same thing, which is insane. But this is clear cut an example of what it is that I'm talking about and other Black men are talking about as well. For whatever reason, this woman decided to do what it is that she did. I'm trying to find the words for it, but I can't even get that much for you because I was that much taken back by her comment and how easily it just rolled off, because that means to me that this is something that she says and thinks frequently whenever it is that she sees Black men just out and about doing what it is that they're doing. And this also goes to show that whenever it is that a guy respectfully just rejects a woman, not saying anything mean, again, he didn't say anything wrong. He didn't talk about her makeup. He didn't talk about her hair, the eyelashes. He didn't talk about nothing. He said that, you seemed, a little bit nervous, but the main reason that I, popped my balloon was because you were into the country life, and that's not really me. I tried it myself. It just, wouldn't be a good fit. So I didn't want to waste your time. So I decided to pop. And her whole main thing out of that great, example that he gave of the reason why he popped, she was like, you know what? I don't care what you say. You're gay to me. And I'm like, huh? What? I'm like, where did that even come from? And like I said, this is what men talk about all the time when it is that women cannot take rejection, when women can't get their way. Like I said before, a lot of people like to say that men can't handle rejection. This is crazy. But I want to say that this is a common thing that happens in the Black community. Whenever it is that a Black man is different, whenever it is that, let's say he's into like anime, cartoons, he may play card games, video games, he may want to hang out with the guys, go play basketball, stuff like that. 9 times out of 10, you'll have women out here stating that he's gay because he doesn't want to be around her. He doesn't want to have every waking moment and thought surrounding and centered around her. He doesn't want her to be the best friend and all this other. Like I said, it's crazy. It's 100% crazy. And again, this is the rationale that women have when it deals with men, and men giving a response that is set in logic versus the response and the thought process that a woman would have based solely in emotion. It's ridiculous. All right, so this is something that I've touched on, a few times, and I've tried to highlight this, especially with the indigenous population of Native Americans that are there. You also have a population of Black slaves that escaped to Canada as well. But going back to the natives, I've specifically highlighted the fact of how they disproportionately are treated and segregated in Canada, right? In comparison to the others who migrated there. And now you have the two migrants, in a sense, at war with one another in the streets, where you have somebody who is obviously European and somebody else who is Indian in descent. But the Indian person stated that they are, in a sense, natural born, and they also speak French as well. And he also asked her, he was like, hey, can you speak French? She was so lost and confused. I'm pretty sure, I don't really think that she even knows how to speak French. She lied and said that she knows how to, but I don't think that she did, because if she actually did, she would have responded as fluent as he did, but she did not. And he quickly switched in between languages. He went from English to English with no problem. He didn't even miss a step. And the only thing that she can do is mumble and grumble and raka 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 and just stump off in madness and use all type of expletives. That had nothing to do with French, ma'am. You're mad at him because he's there. You're being racist because he's there. You want to sit up there and say that there are too many of them. Well, you need to talk to the government about that. They allow people to migrate there. And even if he just got there, he more than likely went through the proper channels in order to become and to be a Canadian citizen. Like I said before, it's completely nonsensical and crazy to see stuff like this take place. But as a Black American, I already understand it, and I knew what was going to happen, because Black Americans here have always faced the exact same treatment and rhetoric here in the United States. It just is what it is, and it comes part of the course. So, like I said before, shout out to that man for, standing up for himself, recording it, and also sending that Karen on a walk. I'm sorry, that racist Karen on a walk of shame. Let me just tell you guys, I don't really cover anything dealing with this, but I'm just going to say that this is what an American idiot looks out. Shout out to Green Day. This is what that looks like. You mean to tell me that you want to be pro this and pro that, you want to be an activist and you want to do this stuff online, but you can't discern for yourself the differences in flags. And you went to an establishment, started tearing down the flags that they had up there because you felt that they were advocating for genocide. And and I know that the hamster was kind of confused, on the wheel, because when the people were just staring at her and she didn't get the reaction that she thought that she was going to, like I said before, this is a part of that new generation where everybody is a social justice warrior online, and they want to go to these restaurants and they want to do this and that and really feel like they're standing up for people and yada, yada, yada. Well, she didn't get the reaction that she thought that she was going to get because she's seen it so many times online. She was really thinking about, am I doing the right thing or not? Because they're not really getting angry or mad. They're just looking at me like I'm stupid. Because, ma'am, you're stupid. And then you have the nerve to record this, and then you also posted this on your social media. You're stupid. And then when I actually saw the face of the person, who actually decided to do, and I'm just going to leave that as a what if. People can make whatever guesses that they want to sit up there and make. Like I said before, I expected a lot better. I really expected a lot better. I expected, the type of in-depth research, and that just did not come through. For the most part, that she had to sit up there and say at the end of the video, really? This ain't the flag? This is green. Are you sure? Like, she was questioning their questioning of her questioning, like it was, whoa, oh dear God. And then she was like, you know what? Let me end this video so I can actually make sure to look this up. And then got the nerve to sit up there and ask them, do they want their property back? Of course they want their property back after you done snatched it off and snatched off lights. But matter of fact, let me go to the restaurant and show you their response. They said, "We are deeply disturbed by the events that took place on March at Effie's Gyro or Giro. A woman came to our restaurant, mistakenly identified our Greek flags as Israeli flags, and proceeded to tear them down while also damaging our outdoor light fixtures. She filmed herself during this act, falsely accusing us of supporting genocide. Despite our employees informing her that the flags were Greek, she refused to apologize and continued her destructive behavior. We immediately filed a police report, but authorities weren't able to identify her at the time due to the quality of our security footage. Recently, this individual posted her video online, claiming that it was a prank or a skit for attention. The video has since gained over 3 million views and has unfortunately made national headlines. We want to be clear, Effie's Gyro is in no way affiliated with this individual, and we do not condone or participate in any form of behavior that seeks to exploit sensitive issues for clout. At Effie's Gyro, we stand for respect, unity, and integrity, and we are committed to providing a safe and welcoming environment for all of our customers. Thank you for your continued support." So hopefully they find out who the true individual is, because I want people to know that videos are reposted, and people have also stated that one of the profiles that posted the video is not the actual person who was actually there recording the video at the time. So again, hopefully they will find out who this person is. Hopefully they will also sue that person for the damages that happened directly to that business by way of the ignorance of a person that couldn't do a simple Google check to decipher what is this flag versus this flag. They could have easily just put off their camera and took a picture, put it in Google Images, and it would have actually came up. Like I said, there are so many ways that this could have gone differently. But again, this is an American idiot, and this is the society that we're in. And this is also why we have shows that state, "Are you smarter than a fifth grader?"